Crystal Edge Technology screens. I left the chat open because there's a few things I want to talk about. Usually I keep the chat closed because usually I get the naysayers and the haters in there that are upset because my product works and they don't like it and it drives them crazy. I think it's sad that people basically go to such lengths to basically express themselves on that level that they're upset due to the fact that I work hard every day and I got amazing customers out there that will show off my products. This particular fellow of mine basically caught my eye because he basically not only did he basically put our product out there, but he basically did the demonstration, painted on a white surface, then he did test samples on top of it. The same thing we do over here. Same thing. So I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna shoot my email at the bottom. You contact me. I'm gonna make you a beta tester for my company. Definitely gonna make you a beta tester. I'm gonna talk to my partners. I'm gonna make you a beta tester for the company. I appreciate this video you did right here. I really do. Let me turn my lights on over here. So the reason why I took an eye, and it's actually there's three other people that we're gonna be giving contracts to through our company. But this particular individual, he went over and beyond. And this shows you, I'm gonna show you the level of hatred that people have toward us. And we don't care at the end of the day, because as long as we're ruffling feathers and we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, we really don't care what you think at the end of the day. But let me show you right here. So this fellow went in, not only did he use our product, but he did the exact same demonstrations I do in my demonstrations. He's got, so that's an elite screen right there. I know that for a fact, because I got that sample sheet right there. 2 white sheets of paper and the elite screen. That looks like the acoustic 0.9 white screen we use in our demonstrations because it has a high gain. This is his demonstration, not us. His demonstration showing our product versus two white, I guess it's 2 white sheets of paper. Yeah, and that looks like the Acoustic Pro 0.9. Let me show you the video. And it's interesting, all this time that I told you, when we go to court, it's an open and shut case. And he's not going to win the case at all, period, no matter what. This right here is evidence alone by itself. I won't even have to touch anything I have in my category compared to what this guy just did. Totally different person. That's not even us that's doing this demonstration. That is our product up on the screen. That is a 0.9 screen over there. You would see, well, same thing I got my kitchen drawer. That white screen acoustic, it's a 0.9. Now, in that particular individual, we're not going to mention his name. In his video, he claims that the screen was so dark you can't even see it. Remember? All those slam demonstrations he did against us, saying that our product was so dark that you couldn't see the screen at all. And look at this right here. Look at this display by this amazing customer. This demonstration alone by itself, I wouldn't even need an attorney to go into court for this. This is from another person who's showing us this demonstration with the test demonstrations on white sheets right here alone. Now, you know why the haters are mad at this video? They're mad at this video because this fellow went out and debunked every theory video that you know who tried to do against us. Who we just put out there? Crow. Every slandered video that he made by mine saying that our product was so dark you couldn't see it, this debunks that theory on another level. Even though we have live demonstrations, it's even more harder hitting evidence when you have somebody else showing it off. Do you see that white level on that black screen right there? Now, in none of my demonstrations have I ever said that a black screen will ever have the ability to be able to produce a white level equal to a white screen. Never said that. Matter of fact, I told you that's virtually impossible. When I sit there and tell you that, when people tell you that gray screens can produce contrast levels equal to black screens, virtually impossible. Anybody tells you it's a downright lie. But here's an individual who popped up. I don't know who you are. I'm gonna leave my email at the bottom. I'm gonna make you a certified beta tester for our company, which means you'll be shipped all kinds of equipment, projectors, whatever you need, it will be sent to you. Then make sure you need whatever you need to do your videos, and you can keep everything. Copy of this has already been made. It's been dubbed and copied. This right here alone is damaging, seriously damaging against Crow. And like I said, we got enough evidence against you literally to choke a horse with no problem. But this right here, from another person who has nothing, nothing. I've never even talked to this guy before. I didn't even know this video even existed until I was in here one day looking around doing research for the black screen we got downstairs to see if any of the company was pulling up any black screens. And I just researched black screens and boom, this one popped up. See, the thing is, and I've been explaining to people for the longest time that our technology is designed to pick up a white level. And I've done it. I've already done these demonstrations. I've taken black surfaces, paper, material, whatever, and put it against their screens. And those screens cannot produce a black level, white level, because they can't see white light. This technology sees white light. But you got an individual that comes on YouTube for 4 or 5 years spreading these nasty rumors. Whew, man, I want you to think about April. April is going to be a very important date for you. Think about April. Very important date for you. That's the day it's going to happen. Just to let you know. So all that nonsense you've been talking, this is beautiful. Thank you to the customer who posted the video. I appreciate it very much. I want to make you a beta tester for our company. Reach out to me. I'll send you down also too to show you my gratitude. I will be sending you down 100. If you contact us, you can have a 150-inch of one of them gamer screens in the back. You can have that for free. I'll pack up one for you. I'll throw LED lights in it, the whole 9 yards, whatever you want. All that trash, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the level. And I hate to say this is where the naysayers get upset, because they're upset. They're upset with this fellow, or probably upset with this fellow, because yeah, you guys are all outed as a bunch of liars and haters. That's what y'all are at the end of the day. Nothing but a bunch of liars and haters. That the fact that the product works. I've even had customers come down to the house on live stream and check out the demonstrations. I got a contract sitting over there on my printer that just signed today. We just signed a major contract today. It's sitting right over there signed. You know how I got that contract? They got 24 gallons of my paint in the warehouse right now, testing my stuff out. 24 gallons of it. I would have never gotten that contract if they didn't think my stuff didn't work. And all that time, this guy went and spreading these slanders about scammer this and scammer that and so and so and so. Look at that. What does that make you look like? You know, it's funny because in the Bible, it always says that whatever's in the dark comes out in the light. Those who are committing wrong, you will be brought out in the light. You will be shown for what you are. And that's what happened. This is a reckoning. This is what happened. Crow, I want you to think of a date, April. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen in April, but trust me, you're going to be involved in a lot of things in April. We're ready to wrap this thing up and get this thing done. I got my contract signed over there. We're ready to get you situated and get you done and get you to disappear. It's time to get you off the platform. And look what would happen to pop up. I'm going to remove you off every Facebook media I can get my hands on. The lawyers I'm hiring right now, they're big boys. They're big boy attorneys. They big dogs. They ain't got to say much when they walk into a courtroom because their reputation holds weight. That's why I'm hiring them. I'm going to remove you off every platform I could possibly get my hands off. I'm going to liberate you clean off the planet when I get done with you. You're going to regret ever. I'm going to make you an example. You're going to regret ever even knowing my name. You're going to regret it. Because that slandered nonsense of trying to email messages we had from you. Oh, we got tons of email messages. We got text messages on Crow. We got everything on Crow. We got a lot of evidence on Crow. And then these videos right here, we even got our companies going to come and the people who sign with us will testify. There is no way in the world you can get out of this at all, period. There's no way out of it. You're going to have to prove to that judge that our product is doing exactly what you claimed it to do for 4 years in your demonstrations. If not, you're going to get slammed with. I might even go for higher than 250,000. I might go for 350,000, maybe higher than that. I might ask for higher damages than that. And then for those who are saying, well, he doesn't have the money to pay. It ain't about how to have the money to pay. There's liens. You know what happens when you get hit with a lawsuit? You know what the liens are? You know how heavy a lien can accumulate? Whatever. All I'm just saying, no, I don't want to hear the, oh, you put negative energy. I don't want to hear that now. We don't want to hear that now. We don't want to hear the excuses. We don't want to hear the crying. We don't want to hear the whining. We don't want to hear any of that at all, period. You had 5 years of this mess to turn around and get your act together. We even sent you a cease and desist order, whatever. We sent you one of those documents out, warning you that this was going to happen if you didn't mind your own business. I don't want to hear it. There's no excuses. That's why they send those letters out. See, perfect example. Crowboy just came in a few minutes ago talking about, oh, this is negative energy, so and so and so. Let me explain something to you. The reason why they send you out that document warns you to mind your own business, go in a different direction, or this is what's going to happen to you. That's why they send them out. If you don't listen to that little piece of paper that comes to your front door and you continue to do what you're going to do, then there's nothing really you can say when you go to court by saying, hey, look, they didn't warn me. They didn't tell me anything. Yeah, we did warn you. We did tell you. We told you exactly what was going to happen to you if you continued on. And he continued on. So guess what? No excuses at all. So I don't want to hear it. Don't come in about negative energy. Don't come in about this, that, and the other. No, I don't want to hear it. He's going to court. He's getting sued. You don't lose everything. That's what's going to happen. End of story. That right there is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that right there. But I don't want to hear it. No excuses for it. He brought it on himself. I told you that. What did I say? I sat there and said to I told y'all, if he does, I warned him. I said, we send you out that document, I said, you may want to grab hold of that document. You may want to basically listen to it, because this could mean the difference of you basically getting sued and not getting sued. So we gave him an option. He just didn't take the option. That's all to it. And because he didn't take the option, this is what landed him. It's got him sued now. We even got videos afterwards. We sent it. We gave you that. We gave you the option. We gave you the option right there. The option was right there, sent to you. There's the option right there, was sent to you. There's the case number, was sent to you. You had an option out of it. And instead of you going in and taking the option, you made these little puppeteers. That's slandering me. You called me a scammer multiple times in your videos. That's slamming me. You did more demonstrations on that black paint. Again. So you brought it on yourself. You can't get mad at anybody else but yourself. You did it to yourself. So I don't want to hear you crow boys coming here whining and crying about, oh, it's not fair to... Shut up. No, he brought it on himself. And since you want to come here and run your mouth right now, you explain this to me right here. Let me get this out real quick. Because y'all got a bad habit of running your mouths for no reason at all. Yeah, you explain this to me. Y'all want to talk about how this product is supposed to be so legit, right? Mm-hmm. Should we have a topic on that today? Should we have a topic on Crow Boys explain why I got about this many cancellations on my lap right now? Can we bring this back up? Because not only can we show that, the judge answers me and he says, well, Mr. Bird, did you try to buy the product and try to compare to see if the accusations were true? We did. These are our transactions that we have tried to purchase from his official website where the orders were canceled multiple times. These are messages that we received from Mr. Fernando and the transactions we were trying to order his product to bring it down here for our own form of reviews to test out his product to see if his accusations were correct. This is what we received, multiple cancellations, which proves that who in their right mind cancels the very same orders that you gave? Mind you, we have the emails right here of us, him telling us, buy as much as you want. Even with insults, you're all going to be showing up in court. Yo, I'm bringing these to court, definitely. Because it's not hearsay. It's actual evidence. See, if I said something out of my mouth and I didn't have anything to back it up, that's considered to be hearsay. But this is not hearsay. This is actual evidence right here. These are his emails right here. These are his transactions off his website. This is what I like about Wix. Wix keeps a transaction accuracy of every form of transaction goes to the website. This is all legit in court. And it shows that we made multiple attempts to try to purchase all his products to bring him down here to see if his accusations were true. And each time, Mr. Fernando canceled every single transaction. But yet made claims in his videos that our products were so dark that you couldn't see them. made claims that we were scammers, made claims that we were stealing from people, made claims that people should not buy from us. That's a lawsuit, buddy. And then we have evidence of people. You have any other witnesses that have your product, that tested your products? Well, we have a fellow right here. We have a contract we just signed with the company who ordered 24 gallons of our products. We have two other customers and stuff like that. We have evidence. Anything else? Well, here's our live demonstrations. Here's our test demonstrations of the product being tested here, being tested there, there, and there, so on, so and so. Mr. Fernando, what evidence do you have to support your claim? If you can't come up with an answer, then you will lose, and you will lose. You will lose. So you'll have to pay your attorney's fees, you'll have to pay the court's fees, and then whatever fees that come up. And that's not the end of it for you. It's the beginning. This is just the beginning, just the beginning. But thank you so much for the customer. It's the beginning. I'll tell you why it's the beginning. You touched my copyright. You touched my copyright on Instagram, but you made a fake account. That's all been dubbed. That's all copy. If you delete that, we still have a record of it. And each one, and that particular Instagram account you developed, you're also being charged with criminal charges for impersonating me. You came off as me. You basically took my identity and was talking to people in a nasty manner, trying to redirect that anger toward my house by posting my house. Those are criminal charges that we pressed against you. So I will be asking my attorneys to seek some kind of jail time, at least like 6 months to a year, something out of it. Then there's a copyright incident where you touch my copyrights without my permission. I never gave you permission to alter or change my copyrights in any way whatsoever. So keep in mind, I don't know which one's worse on this one. I tell you, there's three different suits going off. So I don't know, actually one's criminal charges and 2 are lawsuits. So I don't know which one's even worse, because one with the copyrights, mind you, the government gets involved in that. That's federal, because bottom line is that our copyrights registered with the US government. So they get involved in that. Now mind you, on our end with my attorney, we're not even suing you for anything on that level, but I will be suing. I want them to get involved in it for the fee purpose of it all. I could get you anywhere from $150,000 to another $250,000 on top of the $250,000 I'm suing you already for slandering my company. For slandering my company's name, for saying things about my company that's not true. I can sue you for that alone by itself. Go talk to an attorney if you think I'm joking. Then I can come back and I can slam you with another lawsuit for basically touching my copyrights without my permission. Not only that, once we file that lawsuit against you, that information gets picked up by the federals, which is FBI, for copyright infringements. They get involved in that because my paperwork is filed with them, and they have to get involved in that, which means their fines are a little different. Their fines are up to 100, I think it's 50,000 to 250,000 per copyright, which means every time that you use my copyright without my permission, they will fine you separately for that. Jail time for them is up to 10 years. Now, the thing about it is, when you go to court, and when we go to the criminal part of it all, they're going to ask, and bottom line, is there any charges being pressed against you? Mind you, while these charges are being pressed you for basically for violating our copyrights, because there are going to be criminal charges involved in that too, they're going to go do a check to see if there's any charges being placed against you. There are charges being placed against you. There are charges being placed against you for putting my address up and posting my address, as in the terroristic threats that we've received through emails. I filed criminal charges against you. So they're going to see the backlash of those charges too. So you're going to get time. You're going to get a little time out of that. Because you're going to have one set of charges coming against you and another set of charges coming against you for basically violating the copyrights. And the other set of charges for basically posting my information and the way you've been carrying on and all of the nonsense you've been doing. Yeah, we got charges doing that too. So it's going to get heated in April. It's going to get heated real fast, real quick. And then you got this pops up. This even proves even more the dumb stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis. Man, you got yourself in so much trouble. I've never seen anybody get themselves in that kind of trouble before. I've seen people do dumb stuff. I gotta admit that. I've seen people do some dumb stuff. But good gracious, man, really? Seriously? And then you don't quit. We send you out the letter from the attorney. You still don't even quit. You still go on with it. And then again, I have yet to see, we've been requesting this. I've been requesting this since last month about that so-called attorney that you talked to. We haven't seen there's no emails, because I would post emails. People, I would post emails. If I got an email from that attorney, I'm going to post it. I'm going to show you. No emails, no phone calls, nothing. What Crow did is he got some average Joe, went in the backyard and did some fake demonstration some fake review with a lawyer. That's all he did. then got on camera and talked a bunch of trash. Well, I'm requesting today again, you need to get yourself an attorney or have that attorney that you spoke to contact us. Because for some reason you seem to ignore that, which means we all know it was real. But like I said, buddy, you got a lot coming down on top of you. You got a lot coming down on top of you. I couldn't care less about the little emails, the little racial slurs you send me back and forth. Don't care about that. At the end of the day, I'm gonna clean your clock. You're gonna learn. When I get done with you, I guarantee you that people won't even want to look at us in the wrong direction when it comes down to legal. I'm gonna use you as an example. And as for Partay, you'll be next. I'm gonna tell you right now from the door, buddy. If I go, we're going through. I'm already going through your information right now. If I find one video in your account, you better start deleting stuff quick. If I find anything in there that says anything, if you're doing the same thing Crow's doing, slandering my product, I don't care if you do it side by side and you say you hate my product and you don't like it. That's your personal opinion. That's freedom of speech. I don't care about that. Everybody got their own opinion. That's when you start doing stuff like he's doing, mixing black products together, claiming our product to be something that is not. I'll see you in court. I'll definitely see you in court. No problem. And you can explain to a judge and my attorneys why you feel my product is like so. Anybody else want to take that trip, please do. That's why the first thing I established with that contract, boom, sitting over there. See that contract over there? Sitting over there. The first thing I'm establishing with that contract is I'm getting myself a really powerful legal department. Some people, investigators, whatever I got to pay for, that can go out and seek out these individuals and bring them in. You want to mess with my products? Okay, fine. I'll come right to your backyard and I'll see you in court. And I don't care if you can't afford. You know how much lawyers cost? Lawyers are expensive. They're very, 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 very expensive. You know, we talk about $500 an hour. So think about that before you basically go out and you slander my product without my permission. You go out there and you want to carry on. Like I said, at the end of the day, you can say my product sucks, you hate it, blah, blah, blah. That's your opinion. That is your personal opinion. You can say you hate it from sun up to sundown. That's your personal opinion. But when you go out there and you deliberately call me a scammer or say something that I'm not, you deliberately mix my product with a black substance to make it look like it's something that it's not, and try to make me be something that I'm not, I'm going to sue you for it. So if you think it's a joke, you get that little document from us that says, hey, look, we're telling you mind your own business, back it up, giving you a warning, and you don't listen. And the next thing you know, somebody knocks at your front door and you get served and you got to go to court. Mind, you're going to have to get an attorney to fight that case. And attorneys aren't cheap. So you're talking about at least a good maybe 500, 600, maybe more than that, an hour. Then if you lose, you got to pay the court costs and legal costs, and you got to pay us. Is it worth it? All right, then. Apparently this individual felt that it was worth it. So he's going to find out the hard way. This right here is beautiful. To the customer who did this video right here, you contact us because I'm making you a beta tester for our company. I like this right here. I like this. And I like the other demonstrations that other people have done for us, but man, he went over and beyond. He got the same sample sheet I got in the kitchen drawer. It's the exact same one I got in the kitchen drawer. Same damn. Wow, freaking amazing, remarkable, beautiful job, beautiful job, beautiful job. Heck, I'll send you all free screen. I'll send you everything we got in our category. You can have it. That was nice. That was real nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And like I said, we don't need this for evidence. We got enough evidence to choke Crow with no problem. We got enough evidence to crush him with no problem whatsoever. But this right here is beautiful. And look, they already hating on him already. They mad because the product works. They hating on him because the product works. That shows how sad you are. Good. Next time you Crow boys want to run your mouths about how his product is supposed to be so great, you explain to me about these right here. When you want to run your mouth, this is what these are for. Also, next time you come on my channel and you want to run your mouth about how Crow's product is this and how it's the best and this, that, and the other, you explain to me why the very person who we ordered the product from canceled its own order to keep it from coming here. Because there's only two reasons why. There's only one reason why you cancel an order. It don't work. If the product was doing what it was supposed to be doing, it would have worked, right? If he claimed the product did what it said it did in his video demonstrations, right? Our screen went dark, it was impossible to see. Why would you be canceling orders left and right? Look at how many orders I got here that got canceled. This is all from him. So next time you want to come in here and run your mouth about his product being this, that, and the other, yeah, boom, my product works. You explain to me why I got detailed transactions. I got Wix too. My site is Wix too. Transactions from Wix, showing PayPal, showing refunds going back to our account left and right. Every time we placed an order, emails were going back. You explain to us why a product he made that was supposed to be Cinemax. There we go. Cinemax right there, order, $85 right there. Canceled order. Explain to us why. And then before you sit there and say, oh, but you was harassing him, you would just be careful what you say. I told you I back everything up. There's the actual email that was sent to him by Crow, giving us permission to go buy from him. No sooner than we purchased the Cinemax. There's a link right there for the Cinemax right there. There you go. Y'all want to run your mouths, right? Y'all go back and explain to him about this right here. That's this right there. There's right there. There's a link for the Cinemax right there. See that crystal clear? Yeah. Because he got mad because we went through another person to get it. We went to somebody else to buy it. And he got mad about it. He says, you know what? Don't even bother. Don't bother buying from somebody else. Come straight to me and buy from me. Be a man. I'm a professional. That's what he said. Reading that crystal clear? I'm going to slide it across real slow so you can see it. Not like you. I'm a professional. Look where it says right here. Just buy my mixes with confidence and done. He told us to buy it. We can buy as much as we want. Look right here. When you get it closer, buy. Stop the BS. Enough with it. Here is the site. Order all you want. You see that right there? Look at that, Crow Boys. I want you to look at that real carefully. Next time you come on my channel, you run your mouths about how our products this, that, and the other. Your buddy you support has no confidence in his product. He is so terrified that his product doesn't even work that he canceled the order himself, sent us back the money, put it back on our account. You want to talk trash? You look at that real carefully. How are you going to call yourself a professional? Now, mind you, this is right after we had the order get canceled by the other fellow. He said, oh, no, don't go by him. You buy straight from me. And no sooner than we went in and placed the order, and we got the video to back it up. You want to watch the video too? No sooner than we went in and placed the order was canceled. Money was put back in the account. So we went back and we ordered every single screen paint from his site. Refund, right back to the account. And on top of that, we got little messages in there too. So we got one fellow here showing our technology on a white surface, displaying the image beautifully, right? With no problem. Not too dark or you can't see it. None of that at all, period. No, Crow Boys, don't run away. Don't run away. I want you to stay here for this one. Look at that. Isn't that his product right there? That's a transaction. That's what comes up on you when you have a website. This is what comes up. This is a detailed transaction. Not like eBay. This is different. Refund. Look at the date. Wasn't too far ago, was it? Nope. It was last month. That's the color we ordered. When he sat there and said that he don't make a black screen paint, he does make. When he criticizes, that's a funny thing about it. I just noticed that just now. When he criticizes and says that he doesn't make black screen paints, right? He hates black paints. Black paints don't pull up. They're too dark. They're this, that, and the other. This is our order form. What the color does it say that we ordered on his order form? We selected this off his website. We selected a large size, color, black. So how is it that you're going around telling people that you think that black screen paints are too dark, this, that, and the other, and gray screen paints are the best, but on your website right here, it says black. How do you have black on there? I'm pretty sure you know the difference between black and gray, people, right? I got screens downstairs that are black and gray. I know the difference between both of those. How is this on your transaction sheet? on your website. You're selling a black screen paint, and yet you're telling your customers that black screens aren't the way to go. They're too dark. They're this, that, and the other. This, that. What's going on? That's kind of isn't that what you? I told you from the door that eventually he's going to realize that that gray screen paint is not going to do it. It's not going to sell. It's not going to do it. Contrast is everything. I told you at the end of the day, this is what's going to happen. He's going to have to switch over to a black screen one way or another. And if he does it, this is going to make him a hypocrite. So now anytime you Crow boys want to come into my channel running your mouth, I'm just going to show you this. Like, what is up with this? Why does Crow have a black screen? You guys, the channel's open. Feel free to talk. I'm not going to block you. I want to know why is transaction saying black on it when this brother is not supposed to be selling a black screen paint. Why does it say that? All right, we're going to keep that. We're going to blow this one up. I'm going to blow this one and frame this one right there. Okay. Y'all talking about, oh, black screen paint. Yeah, he got one right there. That's funny. And I've never seen a, have anyone ever seen a black or a jet black screen? Anybody? So he's just adding stuff into his site now that he has no testing on. So have you seen any tests on a black screen paint he's ever developed? Anything? Any demonstration on the jet black screen, just like ours? Anything at all, period. Oh, no, you haven't? So now we're just adding stuff into the website now that's never been tested, never been displayed, nothing. We're just adding stuff in there. Okay, all right. Okay, okie dokie. All right. Yeah, that sounds like scammer to me. I'm sorry. But if you got a product that's never been tested, there's no videos of it all whatsoever, but for some reason it shows up in a category on your website, where is it? Where is it? What are you buying? What are you getting? Where's the test demonstrations? Where? What? That's like me telling you that, hey, we got an orange projection screen, but there's no videos on the orange projection screen. There's no demonstrations on an orange projection screen. But yet it's in my category that you can buy an orange projection screen. Okay, then you figure that one out. I don't got time to explain that one to you at all. I'll tell you the truth, Crow Boys. But thank you so much for the customer who basically who did this demonstration. I really appreciate it. I do. Contact me. I'll send you down a 150-inch gamer screen, and we got a new screen coming out. Actually, we have a screen that we're actually going to be giving to certain people. It's a limited edition screen we're developing under Phantom Technology. Phantom Technology. Oh, you never heard of that before? Oh, that's new, right? Something you never heard before? Oh, yes, something we're working on. I tell you, you don't know stuff unless I tell you about it. The only way you know things that I'm working on, I tell you. If I slip and tell you we're working on something pretty cool, yeah, okay. That's the only way you know that. For my customers, yeah, you're going to enjoy this. For you Crow Boys, you're going to hate this a lot. You really, this screen's a beast, a monster, an actual monster. Yeah, God gave me some ideas for this technology. It's going to be freaking amazing, or what we could do with it. Here we go. Now remember, we're going to sync this together real quick. All right, I'm going to come back in on this. We're not done with y'all yet. I got to come back on this. I didn't realize that when I looked at the result. Wait a minute, we ordered black. I remember ordering black. We did order black. Now remember, this is right around, let me see if we can mark these dates up, sync these dates perfectly on here. Yeah. They're both on the same date. We're going to print this one out in white. I got this one out in silver. These are actually both on the same day that we ordered. So on this one is where he's telling us we can order. He gave us the link for the Cinemax, right? That's the link right there for the Cinemax right there. He said we can have Crow Boys. I want you to look at this. That's the link that email. That's Crow's email, right? Isn't that his email right there? That's his email right there, ain't it? All right. So that's where he emails us, tells us that we can buy the product from him, right? Remember, he says you can order all you want from the site. All you want. All you want. Right? From the site, right? That's what he's telling us, right? And then in the same side, he cancels the order. What did we order at the bottom? This Cinemax. That's what we ordered. After he told us that we can buy it. You told us we could buy it, and then you canceled the order. And then, in between those orders, when we went back in, I ordered another one from him. He canceled that too. And in those, he sent messages back and forth. Oh, some really interesting messages. One, in his messages, he was mad because he said that you are harassing me. How am I harassing you if you just told me that I can come in and buy the product from you? That's like you going into a store and they were like, hey, where's the milk at? It was in that compartment over there. Oh, right over, you can buy what you want over there. Okay. And you go buy and you go to the cashier. Oh, you can't buy this. We can't sell this to you. I'm sorry. But then you go in the next day to try to buy the same amount of milk and they tell you the same thing. I'm sorry, you can't buy this. I'm sorry. And then you go buy it again like, look, sir, you're harassing me. That's what that is. That's pretty much what he did. Now, mind you, after we go through all that, the multiple cancellations, right? Then he goes in and he sends me this message after he cancels again. He sends me a little message that says, if you want to know why I won't sell you, call me. So let me get this straight. You send me one email over here telling me, Crow Boys, you may want to listen up to this. I know you don't want to hear this, but it is what it is. You send me one email telling me that I can buy as much as I want from you, right? Buy all you want. You know what I mean? Be a man. I'm a professional in my field. You buy all you want, right? That's what you said, right? And now you're telling me I got to call you now? You want me to call you, and so you can explain to me why you don't want to sell me the product. What does that sound like to you? That doesn't even sound on the up and up. So in order for me to get the product from you, I have to call you so you can explain to me why. No, you want me to call you because you probably want to grab on the phone and tell me to please stop ordering from you and leave you alone. Because now I'm doing the whole thing live stream. That's what that is. You want to sit there and grab on the phone. But you talk all this trash about your product being this, that, and the other, but yet you want me to call you? Why would you want me to call you if you just sent me an email telling me that I could buy as much as I want? Why would I need to call you? Why is that even necessary to begin with? You don't want to send me the email. You're the one who invited me to come buy from your website. You even sent me a link where I can go buy it from. And that's what I did. I went to your site and I bought it. And then no sooner did I bought the product, you canceled it. So what's the excuse? Meanwhile, get my mouse out of here in this corner, out the way. We got this individual right here. Thank you so much. Who's showing off our screen paint product? That's a Phoenix. That's a black Phoenix up there on 2 white sheets of paper. And that is the 0.9 white screen we use in our demonstrations. Now, you can watch that demonstration at the same time as this amazing customer showing off our product. That, mind you, as Crow displayed in his demonstration, is supposed to be so dark you can't see the screen at all. Virtually impossible to watch. That's what he said, right? Okay, we're just going by what he said. He's a professional now. Remember, he is a professional. And in his review, honest review that he did on our product on YouTube on a live platform multiple times, showing off this same surface that's supposed to be our product, he claims that our product came up so dark that you virtually can't see it. And yet we have this demonstration right here. And yet I have a bunch of documents in front of me of multiple cancel orders from Crow. And even after he sent us an email telling us, inviting us to buy his product. And then one of the messages, he's requesting for me to call him so he can explain to me why he doesn't want to sell it to us. Does that even sound okay? But like I said, it's your money. You go drop your credit card on that website and you see what happens. At the end of the day, it's your problem, not mine. Oh, here you go. After we placed another order for the hybrid mix, what did he post at the bottom? Harassment. Now we're harassing him. Now it's harassment. So let me get this straight. You gave us an invite to buy from you. We took the invite we bought from you. We got our order canceled. We came back and we placed another order. That order got canceled. We placed another order. That order got canceled. And then you send back a message like, you're harassing me, even though I gave you an invite to buy. And then you come back and you say, oh, if you want the product and you want to know why I won't sell it to you, you call me and I'll tell you why I won't sell it to you. You won't sell it to me because your product doesn't work. That's why. You won't sell it to me because if your product got done here, it would fail like the rest of them. It ain't nothing new. We went through this nonsense the first time when we tried to get the Metallica mix and the personal mix. We went through the same thing. We got the videos to back it up. We got the videos right there showing cancellations of live streams of you canceling our orders left and right. You did this when we tried to get the other product. So if someone's fighting this hard to make sure that this product doesn't land down here, that means you have lied in every single demonstration that you have done on your product and misled your customers on believing that the product was something that it wasn't. That's why you canceled the orders. But you got bold. I think he got bold because he thought that I wasn't going to put my address up there. Buddy boy, I know where you live at. I know where you work at. I hired an investigator to track down your whereabouts. That's how I was able to serve you. Why do you think you got those documents? I hired someone to go down and take care of that business for me. That's how I know where you live at. I know where you work at. I know everything there is about you, Crow. I had somebody do a background check on you. That's how I was able to get that document sent to you. So you can find out that you're being sued or in the process of being sued. That's how I know. So it ain't no big deal for me to punch my address in. Big deal. I went right in. You called me. You thought I was going to back up, put my address. Oh, you know where I live at. I know where you live at. I know where you work at. Big deal. At the end of the day, you're going to see my face in court sooner or later. So you will see me again. It's just going to be on good terms. It's going to be on bad terms for you. Very bad terms. But either way, that's neither here nor there. Well, it is here nor there. That's what it is. But you know where I live at, and I know where you live at. So what's the point? I called your bluff. You think I wasn't going to put my address in there? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I put my address right in there. I did it 5 times to show you exactly don't care at the end of the day. Because we know where you're at too. So I dropped my address in there 5 times. And every time I dropped my address in there, you got terrified. The first time I dropped my address, you probably terrified the daylights out of you. It probably shook your core to your foundation. That's why you canceled that order. Because you know I wasn't playing around with you. I wasn't there. What, you want to call my challenge? If you're going to sit there and talk trash about my product, I'm sure enough going to come at you. I'm not going to back down. So you know that from the door. You just walked across the wrong dog. That's all. You got a dog that doesn't back down. Everybody else back down. I don't back down, but I'm not that type of person. So if you want to play that game, I'll see you in court. No problem. No problem with that. I got the money. I'll bring you in court. No problem. I got enough evidence to choke a horse. You will not win that court case at all. On no level whatsoever you win. Go talk to an attorney. Do me a favor. Go out and do your research. Talk to an attorney. Tell them what you did. Ask them what the odds of you winning that court case. They're going to tell you right from the door that you need to make peace with this man. Contact him and make peace with the man. Do whatever you need to do to keep him from dragging you into court. They're going to tell you that from the door. You ain't got a snowball chance at winning this at all. They're going to tell you right from the door, you need to contact this man and make peace with him. And that's not going to work. I ain't trying to hear anything you got to say right now. All I want to do is see you in court. That's it. That's the end of it. I need for you to disappear. Before I move on to this next stage with this next big contract over here, I need you to disappear. And that's what I plan to do. But other than that, I think you thought you was going to put your address up there. And I really thought you didn't think I was going to put my address in an order. Yeah, I'll order again right now if I want to. I'll order all day or all this week and you'll cancel. I have a stack. When I get done, I'll have a stack of cancellations from you to show exactly how your product don't work. Because anybody whose product is going to work, they're going to sure enough going to send you out. I ain't got a problem. You want to order from me? I'll make your batch right now. Send it right to you right now if you want it right now. I'll send you the real deal right to your house. I'll send it to your job if you want. Not a problem. But if I go to order from you, cancel, and you want to send me little messages like this, talking about if you want to know why I won't sell you the paint, call me. After sending me an email telling me I can buy whatever I want. Send me messages that, oh, you're harassing me now? Yeah, because we were doing the stream live. All the orders were done live, streamed. They're all being done live. So he was sending little messages over because he knew you guys were seeing it. That's why. Don't send out, don't call my bluff. Don't do that. That's the last thing you want to do. If you see me going against big companies and I don't care, what do you think I care? At the end of the day, what does you mean to me? If I'm going against big companies that have potential lawyers that can easily take me to court and sue me just like that, and I don't care about them, then what chance do you think you have against me? I can back it up. Any one of these companies want to drag me into court, hey, please do. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give me that publicity that Screen Innovation gave me when they came after us. No. That shows that bottom line is we're able to ruffle your feathers, and you don't want to show that kind of stuff. You don't want to show that a small company is able to ruffle the feathers of a big company. You don't want to display that. You're best to ignore that. At the end of the day, it ain't hurting nothing from them anyway. They're making so much money. I don't even understand that part right there when it came on their behalf when they did that. When Screen Innovation did that against us, I don't understand that part. Y'all making so much freaking money that what I'm doing wouldn't even, I mean, I would have to have some serious reach. The only I can ruffle your feathers, well, now I know I can ruffle your feathers because you gave me that insight. But if you had never had acknowledged me at all, period, if you never came after me with that attorney, I would have never saw what I saw. Now, two things that we're going to leave Crow alone right now. We're going to talk about something else. Two things about Screen Innovation is the fact that, one, they did acknowledge my technology. That's the first indication that my technology was on that level, because they acknowledged me through an email saying that, hey, look, your product has potential, blah, blah, so and so and so, we'd like to talk a little more. So right there from the door, I noticed that this is a big company that could have paid me no mind. You know what I mean? They make tons of money, tons of contracts, you know what I mean? Pay me no mind at all. For those who are sitting there saying, oh, Mr. Burr, you've never been contacted by Screen Innovation again. And I just tell you that I back everything up. Like, literally, how many times I got to repeat that? Do I need to bring files up? I back everything up. All right. So anyway, if they had mind their own business and didn't say anything, then, it would have been, I would have never known that they were watching me. I would have never known they had interest in what I was doing over here. I didn't never know any of that at all, period, all. But the fact that they did acknowledge, let me know that, and they said I had potential, let me know that they were interested and they were watching me. And they were watching me too. I'll tell you something. I ain't gonna tell you the rest of that, but they were watching me. They were definitely watching me. So anyway, after that, when things didn't go as well as they were supposed to go, because there were some complications in communications and other stuff like that, they put it on a nicer term, but making it a little bit more prettier. Then they sticked an attorney on us. Bad idea. That was a really, really bad idea. I'll tell you why. Number one, my company, when I started, was in that small little room, and they used it as a bully tactic. That's what they used it. They really didn't have anything on me at all when I really thought about it. When I talked to an attorney later on, they were like, no, they had nothing on you. You did a simple side-by-side. I still have the video demonstrations. I kept all those copies. But yeah, I did a side-by-side demonstration. It just happened to be that I figured out something interesting about one of their screens that showed up on camera. I'm pretty sure they figured it out too. And then by going back and checking these facts, found out that it was true, because it was never displayed in any of the video demonstrations that they did. They never showed off that little feature there. I'm not going to say much about it. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to get this document real quick. With that being said, later on, when things didn't go the way they were supposed to go, they came at me with an attorney. Now, back at that particular time, it was more like, okay, I'll delete all the videos, blah, 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 because basically I didn't do anything wrong at the end of the day. I didn't call you guys scammers. I didn't try to make your product look bad than what it was. I didn't try to do tamper with it, do anything at all whatsoever. They just felt that the fact that I can't, about the name and all, I don't know, what was some dumb nonsense in the document. I'll post it, you can read through it yourself. But anyway, this is the document right here. Now, because later on now, where I'm at right now, and I got more knowledge and understanding, and I've dealt with more people in business, and I've talked to lawyers and stuff like that, I know that you bullied me. I know for a fact that you bullied me. That's a bully tactic you pulled on me. So it worked. Like I said, I pulled the videos and everything, but I have your documents showing that you sent me this document. Now it just shows that not only are you interested in my technology, but you fear me, because you should have never sent me that document to begin with. If you never sent me that document to begin with, I would have, and it wouldn't have bothered you not to send it to begin with, because again, at the end of the day, whatever videos I'm doing, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to put a dent in your pocket or your finances on the kind of amount of money that you guys make at all. I think that became a bit of an ego issue right there between both parties, about ego. That's what it came about, because the fact that you spent time building yours and it took me hours to design mine. So that's where that document came in. But if you had never sent me that document, now that document right there is my trophy. That is my trophy right there, because that shows that I was able to have a company as big as them come in and notice my technology, but not only notice my technology, send me that letter for me to stay away from them. Much like we just did to Crow. But Crow doesn't have any weight like Black Diamond. Now, I know you get people out there saying, Mr. Bird, now you're just talking a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You don't know what you're talking about. Boom, 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 right? Yeah, there you go. I back everything up. Everything. Mumbo jumbo. Y'all can, Crow boys, you can read, right? Good talking to you. Now, the reason why I got this right here, I'm sorry, I was disrespectful. I apologize. You guys can read. You can read. My bad. Anyway, I'm trying to be respectful here. I'm trying to. You see right there? You see where it says Digital 4K Crystal Onyx? You know why it says that there? I told you the story about the whole Crystal Onyx thing. I told you that story. Did I tell you that? I told you about my old company under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. If you look it up, it shows my old company under Digital Crystal Screen Paint. I told you about the 10-year contract that I signed overseas, made a mistake, didn't read the contract and rushed through it, made a bad mistake, and ended up getting locked into this contract where a company tried to come in and try to take my company from me. In order for me to keep my company, I had to obsolete the entire company and rebuild it from the ground up under the company under Digital 4K Crystal Onyx. It was right around the time where I got introduced to a black diamond punch sheet from my vice president. And I realized that gray technology was not the way to go, that black technology was the way to go. And that's why I hit it in that direction. With the new company, I developed black products under Digital 4K Crystal Onyx. And that's where we're able to opt out of a 10-year contract under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, because when they took us to court, they can only get us for Digital One Crystal Screen Paint and not the new company, which they only had rights under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint and not me. They were trying to claim they had rights over me. It's not jacked up. You got rights over me, and anything I develop and anything I make belongs to you. Not true. Anyway, in the contract was under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, and that's what they're only entitled to, not the new company under Digital 4K Crystal Onyx, which was right around the time when I started experimenting with black technology, because of, like I said, the sample punch sheet that I got from my vice president, which says right here, around in 2015, is right around the time when those videos started posting up of us showing our beta testers displaying the black technology versus the gray screen paint, which allowed us to be able to obsolete and destroy the other product and actually rise in the new product, which basically destroyed the contract and made their contract of no value due to the fact that they tried to lowball me and steal from me. I made their products worth nothing. I explained to people from the door, be careful, because the technology we developed it within hours, which means I can obsolete my entire product line and rebuild it all over again, which I've done. Nova 17, Phoenix, that fast. 4 weeks and 5 weeks. It took me 5 weeks to develop an entire product line. Well, God's technology at the end of the day, always God's technology. So you're right there. It's right there. See that date? That's the guy from Screen Innovation. Now, how was I able to obtain this piece of paper right here? Well, what happened was around 9 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call, and I'm thinking it was Vice President June, which is actually a guy who was our Vice President June. Anyway, he's the one that sent me the sample sheet, and he's a practical joker. He likes to have fun. So he thought that I thought he called me up and said, hey, this is so and so and so. Because I've been testing for the last, once I got that sample sheet and I walked into that room, I didn't come out of that room for about a couple of weeks. I was in there testing. I was in there, I was working on that screen. I wanted to see how it was designed, how it's done. So it was just an amazing piece of technology. It was. I give them that much. Their technology is good. It is good. And it was enough for me to change my way of thinking, because at that particular time I thought all light gray screen paints were the best. They were seeing real contrast levels, they were seeing real color. This is what I was thinking until I got that sample sheet in there and I saw what real screens are supposed to look like. So where is this right here? Good morning, Kenneth, that'll be me, to you. Okay, good morning, good talking to you this morning. Sorry I woke you up. Yeah, he woke me up. I thought that was my vice president playing jokes on me, and I hung the phone like, yeah, funny, good joke, Joan, good joke, and hung the phone up. Because I didn't know who it was. And I didn't think, these people in the contact, seriously, would you really think that, come on, you're working in a small little room, making screen paints, and a big company like this is going to actually contact you? Really? You really would think that? No, I didn't think that at all, period. I thought it was basically my vice president playing jokes on me. That's why I hung the phone up. Because I said, ha, 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 June, very funny, and hung the phone up. And so, call back again, you know what I mean? Look, it says, now mind, this is after Jamie goes on YouTube. Now, we didn't know Jamie then. We didn't even know Jamie then at this particular time. Well, Jamie's professional opinion that our dark technology, mind, this is 2015. Our stuff is way beyond this stuff now. But our professional technology, our technology we develop is considered to be washed out, can't see it, too dark. But yet this is a big company like SL, Screen Innovation, who's sending us this email telling us our product had what, people? We are interested in looking into your product. It seems to have potential. Isn't that interesting? That's a big corporation right there. I'm pretty sure they know technology. They're quite aware of technology. And yet they're going to send me an email telling me our product had potential. We had more than potential. It had a lot more than potential. But we just leave it at that. You can't let the other person know that your product has more than potential, because then that becomes a problem. The left hand know what your right hand's doing. So keep in mind, this is before Jamie ever existed. We didn't even know Jamie at this particular time at all, period. So how is it possible that we didn't know Jamie at this particular time, but we're getting messages back and forth with Screen Innovation about how our product had potential and they're interested in our product? And this product comes on to them, oh, it's so dark, you can't even see it. Okay. It's the same person who canceled order stuff and right because said we're harassing them. All right, so left all the information at the bottom for us to contact them, which we did. And sat there and said that, okay, sorry to woke you up. Started interested in looking interesting. Your product seems to have potential. Let me know when are you ready to continue the discussion? Continue the discussion. Not, hey, product has potential and it's good. Good luck with that. No, continue the discussion, which means they want to know more about the product. And mind you, this is coming from Screen Innovation. It's a big corporation, right? We all heard of them, right? Yeah, okay. But yet the opinion of a man sitting in an apartment with black paint doing dumb stuff every single day and faking his reviews, faking his demonstrations, yeah, whatever. I mean, okay. You just Crow Boys, you just take all that in for a minute. All right, let's move on from there. Now, let's go over to, let's see. Oh, the attorneys. Oh, there's a punch sheet. Yeah, there's my punch sheet, my actual punch sheet. It's the one I got. My buddy June picked up, the punch sheet. We did the testing it. I'm not going to show you the rest of the stuff because it's a little too much for you to handle. All right, there we go. Boom. There we go. There's my cease and desist order. Cease and desist, what we're going to call it. There's mine from an actual attorney. Much like the one I showed you over here that we sent to Crow. That's an actual attorney. See the documents right there? You know what I find funny about that? The fact that when he said that he received a letter from our attorney, I was laughing. I'm like, no, dude, you couldn't receive a letter from an attorney because eventually you never heard of something called a draft. Now, a draft for you Crow Boys, because since you represent this man, I have to explain to you the same way I have to explain to him. Because mind you, when you back someone who's an idiot, it makes you an idiot. It's true, it is. When you back an idiot, it makes you an idiot. It does. So since you do back an idiot, it makes you an idiot. So let me explain to you how a draft works. That contract I have sitting over there on my desk, what they'll do is they'll draw up a draft. And in the draft, they'll send it back and forth between both parties. That contract is designed to be changed, which means you can add this or less or more, whatever. And then when you get to the final draft, which is the final one, when everybody agrees on everything and everything's good to go, then they make the actual contract, sent over, witness signed, notarized. That's how it's done. But there has to be a draft because there will be things in the contract that you may like. They could say, hey, you're responsible for shipping for all overseas. Like, oh, heck no, I'm not paying for shipping for all overseas. You're crazy how much it's going to cost me? So that goes back and forth. People have negotiations so they can figure out exactly where to come at a solid ground or a middle meeting ground with this contract so both parties can be happy. And then once the draft is done, then they finalize it. So there's no way in the world possible he could have ever gotten a letter from us. And I told you from the door, the only way he would, when I show my letter showing that we have sent him this document, you would know it's sent. Well, he prematurely put out this video saying he received this letter when he really didn't receive any letter at all from the lawyers at all, period. Because in order for me to finalize on some of the things that I needed in that letter, they had to send me a draft of it. That's how that works in the business world. Oh, man, when I came on here, it didn't start off to be this way. I got a demonstration downstairs I have to do. But I have time today because I'm caught up on everything, so I'm good. A lot of people ask me, like, show me your contract. No, you're not going to see my contract. You know why? Well, no, it's none of your business anyway. Because at the end of the day, I'll be offline pretty soon. I'll be mainstream pretty soon. So it wouldn't mean a difference about, that's why I said Crow Boys, at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference about what you think. I'm mainstream now. I'm contracted. That contract over there guarantees me regardless of whatever I want. It's a big, big contract over there sitting on that table right there. So at the end of the day, I couldn't care less, to tell you the truth. I could come offline and basically go mainstream. You guys will never even hear from me ever again. I'll still be making my bread. So it doesn't make a difference what you think. Let me see what we got here. Here we go. Now you see that document right there? It's the same document like this. Same document. This is what lawyers give you, actual real lawyers give you. You see why this is blocked off? That's Crow's address, his actual address where he lives at right there. We know where you live at. That's why we're going to send those documents to you. I know you lay your hit, my man. So I couldn't care less about punching my address in there a million times. Doesn't make a difference at the end of the day. I know where you live at. I don't even know where you work at. So we send you the document. Same document they sent to me. That's what Screen Innovation sent to me. Telling me to pull my stuff down. You know, I violated this and violated that, so on. So I didn't violate anything at all, period. All I did was a simple side-by-side demonstration. You should have never sent me that, because when you sent me that document at that particular time, yeah, it was terrifying when I got it. I'm thinking, okay, these guys are going to sue me because I didn't know much about the business. When I got a little time into the business and realized exactly that was a bully right there from the door, what they did was wrong, that's what made me make them my personal white whale. And ever since then, I got that letter. I said that. I told them on the phone, we will see each other again. And we are going to see each other again. That's what I'm developing downstairs. That's what that screen downstairs is being developed for. That screen is being strictly developed to take out your technology. That's what I'm building it for. No other screen. I don't care about any other screen. I don't care about DMP, Supernova. I don't care about Elite screens. I don't care about none of them. That technology is designed strictly for you because of this nonsense you sent to me. I told you we want to come around full circle. And with that contract over there, that will give me the power and the reach to be able to get where I need to get to you, to get into a showroom next to you and blow your screen clean out the water. And I'm not going to paint my screen on an everyday screen. I'm going to paint my screen on the most ridiculous surface I can possibly think of, and I'm using the most crappy projector I can with the most amount of lights. I'm going to level your technology with no problem. That's a promise. I'm guarantee you. That's a 100% promise guarantee. And I got it downstairs at 10%. It already leveled every screen we have downstairs in that kitchen drawer. So think about that one. So if you thought that stuff we had in 2015 was a nightmare, this stuff right here is an absolute Frankenstein on another level. And I got it upstairs right now to be displayed today, to play around with it. 10%. That screen that's already wiped out. Every single screen I have downstairs in the kitchen drawer. Everything from DMP Supernova, everything from Elite screens, the best of the best that they have to offer. That screen has taken it out at 10%. It's wiped out every ultra short throw, just about every ultra short that we can get our hands on. And I'm still tracking down products to see what that screen can take on. And the last two, we only have 3 that we're looking at right now. You XY, that bezel black screen you got, that crystal black, that one, and Screen Innovation, and another one called Paint On Screen. Those are the only 3 companies right now I need to look into to go against that screen. Yep, siree, and I enjoy a challenge, but right now we haven't gotten our sample sheets yet, so I'm pretty sure they're watching this demonstration as I speak. I'm guaranteed they're watching it. What are you going to do? You're going to take me into court? This is freedom of speech. You can't do anything about that. I can talk and say whatever I want to say. As long as I don't say anything slandering about your company, it's not true. Now, I've said their product works. It does. They make amazing technology. They do. But I want to challenge their products. And right now, that sample sheet should have been here by now. Already got everybody else's sample sheets here. Their sample sheet's not here. So I know you're watching this demonstration. Don't worry. We don't have to have your sample sheet to show that we're the best. Sooner or later, I'll get into one of those expos and I'll see you. I'll be next to you. One way or another, I'm going to get next to that screen. Let's see what you got to offer. After what I've seen already in the demonstrations already, it ain't going to be much against that technology. Heck, by then, by the time we reach that stage, that screen might be blacker because I'm actually looking to get my hands on some of that Venta black. If I can get a screen black as Venta black and produce a white level like this, woo, man, that's going to be insane. We ain't too far from it anyway. Anyway, let's get back to this whole crow thing. I had some fun to re-ruffle it. Let's come back in. Let's come back. Let's talk about this now. Oh, yeah, so there's my document right there. That is my trophy. That is my trophy right there. That right there shows that I was able to ruffle the feathers of a big corporation. So anytime I got somebody want to run their mouth about, oh, yeah, this, that, and the other, I just show them this document. Okay, and what? I didn't think so. Make sure we got nothing here. Come on. Here we go. Oh, look at that right there. That's my 200-inch screen. I used to have a 200 screen in one of my houses. Yeah. You ever played Titanfalls and Titans Falls on a 200-inch screen? Yeah, that's my screen. I told you I had a screen that was ceiling to floor. That thing was massive. That was the biggest screen I think I've ever built. You have any idea how constructing a 200-inch screen in your home, that thing took up the entire living room. Literally had a tightrope around the screen to staple in. That was a job right there by itself. That thing was massively huge. That's a big, big screen. And I remember when I had a panic attack, the paramedics came in. He was the size of the Angry Bird. He was like, what the freak? That was a funny day, boy. That was a funny day. Yeah. Projectors aren't working on right there. That's my old file right there. Oopsie. Didn't mean to see that. Let me turn it to the side. There we go. There's the contract signed off right there. There it is, signed by their attorney. That's their attorneys over there. Signed off and sent me to that. And I ain't gonna get into the odds and ends, the rest of it, because it got a little nastier near the end because they did contact me a few times after that. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say any more after that because that's something that doesn't have to be brought up. But as I said before, you know, thank you to that customer who sent that in. I really appreciate it. Amazing, amazing, amazing job. Like I said, I like the fact that he did the exact same thing we did. And that not only did he do the exact same, he took the white sheets of paper and he took the 0.9 acoustic and did that. Oh, beautiful. Meanwhile, mind you, he did that with all white screens. Meanwhile, Crow has did that demonstration on his gray products, claiming that our products come up that dark. Yeah, good looking. No, I can't say good luck in court because you don't have no luck in court. You're done. You are done, man. You are absolutely done. Yeah, that right there, I can tell by the sample sheet. That right there is a freaking Acoustic Pro 0.9. He went out and got the sample sheet. That's dedication. Went out and bought the sample sheet. Thank you so much. And that sample sheet's like 17 bucks or something like that. I think 17 or 8 bucks like that. Yeah, dedication, man. If you contact me, I'm going to set you up real nice. I'm going to set you up. I ain't got nothing to say, y'all. Bye. Yeah. Whoa. Sorry about that, buddy. Buddy, hold on. We're trying to get you back. My bad. On it. That's me, my dumb idiot. Sometimes I get some dumb nonsense. Hey, I'll get back with you, buddy, later on. I got you right there. I got you. Anyway, to the buddy, real quick, I'll get you back. And I'm sorry, my fault. But yeah, you hit me up on that. I'm going to be working on that pretty soon. Once I get established, once I get my own, right now I'm working on I got a test facility they're designing for me where I can test myself out. I want to start a program to get people that want to be in my field, that want to get into screen paints, that want to get into this field, you know what I mean? And I want to help them get started, you know what I mean? Get them into the field, get them started, you know what I mean? That's what I want to do because there should be more people like that. The only people that run the industry are the big dogs. They run the industries now, you know what I mean? They're the ones that charge $5,000 and $7,000 all this money for these crazy expensive projection screens, you know what I mean? Some of these hobbyists out there, you know who they are. I mean, one, you know who they are. Don't do their jobs correctly. They don't want to test screens properly. They want to do fake demonstrations. They want to cut corners. They want to mislead their customers. Them jokers need to go. But others, for everybody, like the guy called Pro HD, there's a couple of them on eBay that sell. Their products are legit. I bought a couple of their products over here. Their products are legit and they're honest and upfront. They don't add in extra stuff and try to make you believe in something that it's not. They're upfront. They're not out slandering other people. They're not out there tearing down other people. These are the people that I will support. These are the people I will help to get a leg up in that field. But you other jokers out there that do dirty stuff like that, man, you guys can burn somewhere. I don't care about y'all at the end of the day. Like I said, I can forgive people for the dumb stuff they do. I'm not helping you out in any way whatsoever. Just thought about it. If Crow came at me in a different light, if he came at me in a respectful manner, where he would be at now. Think about that. You're going to be in that same spot. Matter of fact, you're going to be worse than that. When I get done with you in that lawsuit, you're going to be way worse than that. It's going to be a heck of a mountain to climb up. When I drop you in that hole, it's going to be a hard way for you to get out of that one. You bought that on yourself. I don't feel no remorse for you on that one. You bought it on yourself. And look at this guy. This guy's demonstrating their product right now. This is not even us. I'm going to drop you in a really deep hole. You think it's going to be a hard way for you to get out of that one. You might have to die 6 times over before you break on even on that one. You want to get hit with a heavy lawsuit. Can't go around and do that kind of nonsense. You can't do that to people. You know, and you can't go out and slander someone's product and try to make fake accusations and try to make people believe. And I even got messages from him telling me how he was going to destroy my company. You wanted to see my company get destroyed. Got text messages from you saying this, emails from you saying this, on top of the evidence that we have on top of you supporting what you were doing. We even have messages from every time when you guys come in here and you run your mouths, all that's being recorded. You know that? All that, the stuff you say, racial slurs and all that stuff you come in here and you say, all that's being recorded. All that's going to be used in court. You're on a YouTube platform. You think about that one. When next time you come in here, you want to say racial slurs, all that stuff that's being compiled as evidence. To show that not only did Mr. Fernando made these accusations, but these are the people that were actually going around spreading these accusations also along with him. You think about your IP address sitting in your YouTube account, you think about that one right there. Yeah, you be careful what you do in life. Everything's traceable. Everything goes back to the original. There's no such thing as someone can't be traced. It's just how you carry yourself and who's going to be carrying after you. Look at this. And I found this video by accident. I'm online looking for a black screen, trying to find something that I could buy or some company that may have something I can contact to go against that black technology we had downstairs. And this is what popped up. And I was like, I got to share this. Guy did the exact same thing I did in my video. Now I've seen people display my stuff and all, but this guy did the exact same thing. And he did it on the white screen tab, which I found even more beautiful. Yeah, I'll make him a beta tester, definitely. Nice job, very nice job. Yeah. It just basically, at the end of the day, like I said, you guys don't got nothing to back up on me. Not a thing. All y'all got is accusations. I got documents on y'all. I can back up everything I say. And I tell you that from the door. Got videos of Crow basically making products and deleting videos and all that other nonsense. We got all that stuff on them. Documents that we sent, attorneys sent out documents sent to them. Have you sent any documents from any of his attorneys, anything, and lawyers, anything? You don't have nothing here at all. No emails, nothing from any attorneys he claims he has. Not one. Look at that. Y'all Crow boys want to talk all that trash about his product being the best. So this is the same product you paid what? $107 for? The same product that the guy who basically brags and talks about how his product being the best, better than anybody else's product, canceled the orders and gives us back our money. Oh, no. Heck no, I don't want to go against that screen. You crazy? Is that thing you do? Give him back his money. Give him back his money. Give him back his money. You take your money back. Take your money back. We don't want nothing to do with that. We're not going against that. No, take your money back. You take your money back. I'm going to refund your money right back to your account, sir. We don't want to deal with that screen. That's pretty much what he's saying. I don't want, if your product works, like I said, if your product works and it does what it's supposed to do, then you shouldn't have any problem. Where's your confidence in your product? That's my buddy's like, where's your confidence in your product? Something I want to ask you, Crow Boys, real quick, while you guys are coming to my room chatting for a bit. What's this right here? Explain to me why does he have a black on his form for his Frankenstein mix? Can you explain that to me? Why is there black in this category? Now he doesn't support black screen paint, right? Last I heard, I've never seen him do a black screen. Anyone ever seen the video of a black screen being displayed? Anything? Because in all the demonstrations I see basically him slandering black screens. So if you're slandering black screens and you're saying they're not worth your time, that they make your screen too dark, your colors don't come up bright, why do you have that on your category for your on your site? And nobody, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on for a minute. Look at the messages right here. Black. You figure that out. You figure that one out. I don't even know how that even works. What's a large too? What is a large? When you buy paint, right? Paint comes in 1 quart, 2 quart pints, gallons, 1 gallons. What's a large? I just want to ask you a question. If you can explain that to me right now, can you explain to me what a large is in paint? What's a large? Any Crow Boys out there? What's a large? What does large mean on the website for paint? Should it be in quarts and gallons? Just explain it to me. That's all I'm asking you to do. Don't come with insults. Explain to me. If you come with insults, it just shows at the bottom line you feel like you're being you're prosecuting. You feel like you're basically your intellectual or whatever. I mean, your intelligence level is being degraded. I'm not degrading you. I'm just asking you a simple question. What does large mean? I mean, you follow him, you support him. I'm just asking you a simple question. What does that mean? What does large mean? Can you explain that to me, please? I'm looking through these documents real quick. Waiting. I mean, other time you're in your channel talking and running your mouth. I mean, I'm giving you the opportunity. What does large mean in paint? I've never gone to Home Depot and say, hey, give me a large. Give me a medium, give me a small. I never heard that before. So I'm asking you, why is he saying that? This man's a professional. If he doesn't know exactly how paint is I mean, it's either a quart or a gallon or a pint. And which one is it? What's a large? Harassment. He thought I'm harassing him. So you're harassing me, sir. You're harassing me. You're harassing me because I gave you permission to buy a product from me, and therefore you are harassing me for asking to buy a product that I gave you permission to buy. How does that work? How do you get harassment out of someone telling you to buy it? There's harassment. Transaction ID. It's official for website. There's our date right there. And he has a product that's black that neither one of us know about. I've never seen a black screen. I'm pretty sure you've never seen a black screen. So how does it even work? How are you basically, I mean, even though we have like, well, Bird, you have a silver screen. Yeah, we do. We do have a silver screen. But I explained to you before that the silver screen will never, ever be able to compete with black screens. It's virtually impossible. Not going to happen. Even with the dark technology we have, that dark is beautiful, but it's not going to be able to produce with a black screen. I'm not going to tell you something that is not. And when I showed you the silver screen, I showed you all the contrast levels with all the colors and everything. So you can see exactly what you were buying. Didn't hide anything from you at the end of the day. So you know what you were getting. But in this one, he makes his product to have the ability to be to see contrast levels equal to black screens, and it can do this, and it can pull high white, it can do all this stuff, amazing stuff it can do. But yet, I never see these demonstrations done correctly. Always cutting corners on everything he does. So, you know, like I said, we develop it. We do have one. But the bottom line, like I said, at the end of the day, majority of my screens in my house are black because that's what I like black technology. We developed that for people who like the silver. But the black screens are always going to be the top. All the darker screens are always going to be the top. There's no way in the world you're going to walk into a showroom and say, hey, Elite Screens, show me your best screens. It's going to be a dark screen. I'm going to light gray screen. So, you know, you explain to me this on this one right there. You can use all the excuses you want, whatever you need to do to get through the day. But at the end of the day, he canceled the orders. He is the inventor. He's the guy who developed the tech, whatever you can call it technology. It's just paint, that's all it is. If it was anything different, it would have shown him. So, I'm just showing you one by one. Now, I want you to go through this with me, and then I got to get to work. Now, we're going to do this carefully and slowly. Crow boys, I want you to look at this. Now, remember, you read the email that I'm showing you, all right? Now, in the email, you remember we've done this multiple times. It should be brainwashed into your mind by now about him giving us permission with insults, right? You read to that. I want you to read to that where it says, enough with all the bullcrap, right? We're not going to put that word in there with what they're saying, right? Order all you want. We're just going by what he said for us to do. We can order all we want, all right? Stop all the drama, all right? Be a man. About his product being the best, the best. Be a man for one time in your life. Have a great day. God bless, brother. I was a man 5 times. 5 times I went into your account. 5 times I placed 5 orders, and 5 times 5 orders were canceled. I was a professional. I was buying your product on a professional level, thinking you were professional, you would honor your agreement, and you didn't. Which doesn't make you a professional. And then after you send us that link to buy your product, we go buy your product. But you cancel the product. The link that you sent us to buy from you with your email attached to it. No need to go through all the nonsense. Order with confidence. Crow, do you know what the word confidence means? You need to look that up in the dictionary. Clearly, you don't know what it means. But order with confidence, right? That's what he said. Look at the link at the bottom. What link does that say for the screen paint right there? Says Crow Boys. All right, then. Now, what does this say? Cancel order. What mix is that right there? That's for the Cinemax. Right after we received this email, we placed the order for this one. And it got canceled. And the money went back to our account. Now, I did a video where I was testing his products downstairs at the same time we placed an order, all in the same video. So while we placed the order, we were going to see exactly how long would it take for him to cancel the order before the video finished. He canceled that order before the video finished. Got that video too. How I'm showing you how fast he canceled the order, even faster. So then he sends us this one about after no message at the bottom. Don't need your business. Have a blessed day. Stay away. Thanks. Stay away. And this is the person who runs his mouth about his product being this, that, and the other. But yet when we come up to buy his products, the first thing he says is, stay away. Stay away. Blessed day. You shouldn't be using the word blessed. You're far from a Christian. And those are going to sit there and say, oh, but you're not acting Christian. Oh, I have a right. That would be this way. Trust me. Christians can basically be upset, and they can be angry, and they can basically express themselves. But I'm not angry, upset today. I'm just showing you exactly the kind of nonsense we deal with. Read your Bible. Find out what David was about. David was a warrior. David shed so much blood, it wasn't even funny on how much blood David shed. He was a warrior. He was God's warrior. So before you talk about how Christians aren't strong warriors, read the Bible. And you'll see what kind of warrior David was. David was nice. He was a humble and good man. And he was. But he was a warrior. And God has warriors. Michael, God's archangel. All right then. If you're out, if you are who you are, but you're going to out you. I'm not going to turn the other cheek on you. So, I don't need your business. Have a blessed day. Stay away. You're telling me to stay away. This is Crow telling me to stay away from his products. Much like Screen Innovation said, there's a court order. Keep away from our stuff. Stay away. But this is the guy who runs his mouth about on. See, you got people out there in life. You got people out there that write the big checks. They write the big checks. But when it comes time to cash them in, they ain't nowhere to be found. All right. He just, now when you Crow Boys want to bring your mouth about how Crow's product is this, that, and the other, yeah, he's telling us to stay away from him. Have a blessed day. Now, mind you, he's the one that sent us the invite to buy. We didn't ask. He sent us an invite. He sent us a link to go in and buy from him. And that's what we did. We just followed through. And not only did he send us the invite to buy, but he insulted me the entire time. Be a man for once in your life. Be a man for once in your life. Buy the product. I did. Okay, let's move on. Harassment. Now we ordered again from him. Now you're harassing me. You're harassing me because I gave you an invite to come in and buy. These are coming from your band, right from your buddy. We're not making this up. This is coming straight from him. Then when it gets too heated up for him, because now he knows that we're streaming this. If you want to know why I don't want to sell you, call me. So let me get this straight. You send me a message telling we could buy from you, but now you want me to call you and so you can explain to me why you don't want to sell it to me. Okay. You just take that in, Troll Boys. That's for you. That's all for you. Next time you want to come to my channel, run your mouth, talk about my product not being this, that, and the other. Well, you can see all my demonstrations are legit and real. And at the end of the day, you have to consider the fact that you bought paint from a con man. Who you can sit there and say, well, that's not true. Oh, yes, it is true. Because we have a video where he deleted where he was basically selling the product. He was selling the product. And we had the video showing him giving the product away for free. Even the video was titled on a Metallica Mix 2.0. And it was given away for free. And all of a sudden the video, boop, disappeared. But we have a copy of it. Which means you spent, could have got $23 a gallon. You spent $107 for a product that you could have basically, yeah, that's the front door. Then there's a demonstration of him walking out of Home Depot with bare silver screen. I don't know how in the world any of you people who watched that video, who supported that video, I have to laugh at you. I'm sorry. I got to laugh at you. I really do. You got to be kidding me. All right, put it this way. I got a bridge over in Brooklyn. If you want to buy it, I will lease it to you with no money down right now. Just send me $7,000. Because you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Literally, I put that on my forum site. I have a forum site we discussed stuff on, and they were in there crying. They could not stop laughing over this. Like, how could you not see that? Like, literally, how could you not see that? Like, you couldn't see that both products look exactly the same. They're only different because one of them was a little darker than the other. That's basic common sense that you basically take a white screen and put it next to a gray screen, that the gray screen is going to produce a better red than the white screen. That's no freaking, really? I mean, wow. I mean, really, people, seriously, you got to be kidding me. I'm not talking about my customers. My customers know the difference between night and day, but you guys who support this guy, really? Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me he sat there in the video and he came out of a Home Depot with bare silver screen, and he did it side by side. And if you notice when he painted it on the board, you would have saw that the board was darker than the bare silver screen. Bare silver screen is a very, very light gray kind of paint. It's very light gray. Even the fellow who made the screen paint for free, he showed you that you have to put black into it because black is what causes it to tone it. But if you take bare silver screen and you put that straight on top of a surface that has a little black tone in it, the black tone is going to produce a better red level. Duh. But the fact that the part that was more and more, the funniest part of the whole entire thing, that was just downright hilarious, was the fact that how he got right up on top of the screen. It was like, bam, right up on top of the screen. He was up on top of the screen. Who sits that close to a screen to see the difference? Literally. He was so close to the screen, his finger could touch the freaking screen. Are you sitting that close to your TV? I shouldn't be sitting close to my TV right now because I got headaches right now out the door. But if I'm watching TV, I'm sitting back from there. If I'm watching my screen, I'm sitting back from a distance. Who is sitting that close to a screen to begin with? So you mean to tell me you literally have to sit that close to the screen in order to see the difference? So if you were to back up about, let's say, 13 feet of a 100-inch screen, right? You're going to tell me that you're going to be to see the difference between that slight little small margin, between that one slight difference of that slim line of color? Are you kidding me? At freaking 13 feet back while you're having a movie that's motionally playing across the screen in the dark? Oh, yeah. Sure you can. Yeah. If that's the case, then you need to have an S printed on your chest because there's no way in the world, anywhere in the world possible, you're a human in any way whatsoever. You got super eyesight. Please, give me a break. That's the same thing as you take a projector that's 600 by 800 res. You know where you're going to see a screen door effect from the freaking 13 feet back. That's virtually impossible. That screen would have to be blown up at 180 inches for you to see any sign of a screen door pushing through at that freaking distance. There's no way in the world. And the fact that this man was able to walk out of a Home Depot and pull this sheet wool over your eyes and you're at the bottom of the comment, oh my goodness, look, it's so freaking impressive. You gotta be kidding me. I hate to talk that way. I really do. I seriously hate to do it, but good gracious, man. I mean, there are days where even Christians gotta sit there and rub the top of their heads and go, what in the world? Are you freaking kidding me? Don't comment on that. Don't comment on it. Don't even bother commenting. Don't incriminate yourself and comment on that. If I were you, I would just be quiet. Don't even comment on that. Don't even comment on that. Don't. You're just going to embarrass yourself. Just be quiet and just listen. Don't even comment on that because that doesn't make any sense at all whatsoever. And the man clearly walked out of a Home Depot showing you this. and you still drop down $107. Yeah, that's the reason why he canceled orders left and right. You know what happens if we had took that bare silver screen and took his product and brought down and did the same demonstration? We repeated that demonstration and showed you what it looked like and then put our demonstration against it and showed you our screens and basically changed that screen. What happens, people, when I take his product and I stick it on that 126 inch sitting in my living room and I drop back 18 feet to the back of the kitchen? Can you see the difference between his product and a red screen? Yeah, you can. Because you're supposed to see, when you watch, anytime you do a sample, whether it be certified or non-certified, I can walk around that entire environment and you can see the difference between night and day between my product and anybody else's. But you're talking about, you would have to be that close? I got to find that video. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And somebody got a nerve to come in and make a comment. Don't make a comment. Don't embarrass yourself. I'm doing you a favor by blocking you, because if I leave you up there, you will be a laughing stock to my freaking streamers and the people that I basically do live, that I do on my forum site. You will become the epitome of freaking open jokes, because even in there laughing about that, like you can't, you really couldn't tell the difference. Like, really? Seriously? Yeah, I got a bridge to tell you. I got a bridge to tell you. Come on, come on. Now I can accept those that are for the first time. You're for the first time buying the product. You know nothing about it. I accept you. Okay, that I do accept, because like I said, this is your first time. Sorry you had to fall into that trap. You know, eventually you got people out there that do dumb stuff like that. I'm sorry you had to go there. But those of you who know better, come on. And those of you who've been in the field for a while, you've got projectors, you've done it before. You know what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about by 3200 lumens or blah 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 blah. What I'm talking and projector language, whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know, you've been in the field. You should know better. But those of you that are for the first time, these are people that get duped into buying those knockoff projectors, thinking they're going to be like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. It's not your fault. It's just unfortunate, you just bumped into the wrong channel. That's all. Boy, I'm telling you, when I get ready to go into research and development, and I leave from this particular platform, and I'm on that next level where we're dealing on that next level. Oh man, I'm telling you, I don't know what y'all gonna do it. I don't know what y'all gonna do it. I don't know, because we're not gonna be on here. I got other things to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my channel and all, but no, I'm not going to be on here. Come on, man. I'm not going to have the time. I got to go to showrooms. I got to do displays. I got to sign up on contracts. I got to go to all these. My product's embedded in a lot of stuff now. Heck, alone, all right, now, this invisible technology we have alone is going to be contracted out to stores for window displays. I got to be there for all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to be out and about quite a bit. I'm not going to have time to do videos and all that stuff. You're going to start seeing that starting to dwindle away bit by bit by bit. So I'm going to be out there doing my things. But other than that, I mean, you can go to one of the showrooms if you want. I told you I'm planning to get me a couple of showrooms where people can come in, walk into the showroom, see our stuff on display. But other than that, man, whew, man, good. My goodness, I mean. Oh my goodness. We're not even going to entertain going through this channel. Ain't no point. Oh, you can bother Crow Boys. Enjoy give me the hatred. The hatred don't bother me. I find that funny. At the end of the day, you give me tons of dislikes. What do I care for? What do I care? You give me tons of dislikes. You call me this and call me that. What do I care? What do I care if you get up in the morning, you call me the N-word? What do I care if you get up in the morning, you call me this? What do I care? I got a contract, people. Contract, Crow Boys. Contract. You understand me? I don't care. I'm good. I'm gold. I'm good. At the end of the day, my customers are taken care of. At the end of the day, they get the top screens. At the end of the day, they don't got to sit in the dark. They get the best demonstrations. My customers get that. So what I care about your insults and your dislikes and your hates and all that, what do I care about that? Your dislikes don't take nothing off my table. Your dislikes don't cancel no contracts for us. Your dislikes don't do anything to disrupt my world at all, whatsoever purpose. Your insults don't do anything at all, period. Within the time I'm talking to you, I can be downstairs developing 3 more products that you can end up hating on. I can design a product just for you to hate on perfectly. It takes me hours to develop technology. So what damage could you possibly do to me? Okay. Take that negative nonsense and do something positive with it. That's what you need to do. Take all that nonsense, get a garden. Take all that hatred, go put it into a garden. Do something positive with it. I'm pretty sure you got some neighbors in your neighborhood that need help. that can need some help. As a matter of fact, we just went through something crazy a couple of days ago. Actually, it was yesterday. That's a storm. Unbelievable. That thing was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in my life. But like I said, God is calling. God's getting tired. He is. He's getting tired. He's calling. He's getting tired. It's funny because my landlord called me and she was like, "You good?" I was like, "What happened?" Like literally, I was doing videos. As a matter of fact, I was doing videos on that day. Nothing over here. No rain in my basement. Nothing. Not a thing. My house is dry as a bone. Nothing. I got some rain and that's it. That's all I got. No snap trees. Nothing. Not a thing. Not one thing damaged on the house. Not a thing. God's good that way. He's good. No internet. No power outages. Nothing. Not even one freaking hiccup. See, my contract benefits. You know what my contract's for? My contract isn't there for me to get Bugattis or and that contract is up there. I'm telling you, it's up there. No, I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna leave my mouth shut. Anyway, it's not for that. It's not for people that we gonna go to part. No, nothing. None of that. My contract is for helping other people out. That contract is going to give me the ability to be able to do more than what I want to do. I told you I got plans for other people. I got plans for charities and people who need people out there starving, ain't got enough to eat. People out there who, bottom line, that you got people who have cancer and all kinds of diseases and stuff. They need donations. They need help. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that contract. A lot of stuff they can do with it. A lot of good things they can do to help other people out. There's no school programs, no real after school programs for kids. Kids ain't got nothing to do at the end of the day. Go home and just blah. Well, it's COVID now, so you ain't gonna be doing too much anyway. But still, it's something. The more you can do with it. You got the homeless out there. You got people ain't got nothing. You need drug programs, stuff like that. You need people on their feet. With that contract, I can do a lot of good for God. It ain't about fancy cars and being able to have money to go out and splurge on dumb things. I could consider it dumb things. That's what I consider it to be. And I consider using that contract to help other people out. Got plenty of people out there. I don't know how in the world people can sit there in a restaurant and watch a man out there with nothing to eat and you eat right in front of him. What kind of human being are you? I've seen people do that. You sit in a restaurant, you got a man with nothing to eat outside, and you sitting there eating your food right in front of him. Yeah, like I said, COVID was a big thing. COVID woke a lot of people up. Because it can happen to you. One day you can be sitting there and have a nice house, and next thing you know, you can be sitting there with nothing. And you think about that man you walked over that day when you didn't want to give him $1. What's $1? What's 50 cents? That's what I plan to do with my contract. I plan to basically go out and help a lot of people out. And you got, man, it's a whole lot of stuff I want to do. There's so much stuff I want to do. That's the whole purpose. And then on top of that, I get to add the Lord in with it on top of that. It's more than enough that I can basically have a place where I can feed people, but I can also talk to them about Christ at the same time. And I plan to have a lot of kitchens where I can feed people. Drug programs, stuff like that, help people get on their feet. Everybody deserves a second chance in life. They do. They deserve a third chance, a fourth, and a fifth, and as many chances as it takes for them to get on their feet. That's what I'm doing with my fortune. I'm going to use it to help other people out. Because God's already given me everything I got. But this right here, like I said, yeah, thank you to the customer who tested this out. We went off the rails a little bit on this video demonstration. I went a bit off the rails. I did. But sometimes things have to be said. It got to be said. But thank this customer right here. Thank you so much. I'm going to make him a beta tester. I'm going to give him a nice fat contract. I got a couple of them giving nice contracts too. So once I get established on my end, once I get my, I'm not even going to go into showing the whole Jamie video. Y'all figure it out for yourself. Y'all find it for yourself. He got it on this channel. Y'all find it yourself. I ain't going down that road. I got things to do. That's just basically beating a dead horse to death. But anyway, as I said before, yeah, we're going to get a beta tester program. I want a beta tester program. We can bring beta testers in, give them nice contracts. And mind you, Crow Boys, if you decide that you got an idea of basically trying to obtain one of these contracts, within these contracts, if you mess up, you will be sued. Yeah, you get your clock clean quick. So if you do happen to try to defleece and try to get one of these contracts and try to do something and nasty against the company, it's going to be within that contract. If you do such and so and so, you can be penalized and fined for a lot of money. So it's up to you on how you want to go about it. But I would like to have a beta tester program. Because if a beta tester program, we can bring people in. I want everyday Joes, man. I want everyday Joes in there. and they get a chance to test the product out. They can do outdoor demonstrations and indoor demonstrations, test out maybe some of the package kit would be pretty cool. Send them a couple projectors, stuff like that. You can keep the projectors, by the way. You know, they're yours. That's how I'm gonna do it. You can keep the projectors. You test it out. And sometimes on our end, we might get projectors from other companies. Sometimes I've had companies offer me projectors on, hey, you want to test this out, so and so and so. And yeah, that'd be nice. Beta tester program. I'm going to work on that. I need to work on that. Getting myself a beta tester program. We can bring people in and have them test. We had one before, but we need to get another one. So we can bring them and they can test out the products and stuff like that. That'd be nice. Now, Crow Boys, try to get all that hatred in right now. Right now, I know you're hating on my channel, but I know you're hating right now. Let me see how many hates we got on here. How many hates we got so far? Man, look at the angriness. Ooh, 24. That's all? Really? 24. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed in you. I'm really disappointed. I thought you'd be much higher than that. 24? Come on, man. Really? We ain't ruffling enough feathers here. You ever heard Cat Williams said, if you got 30 haters at the end of the day, try to get yourself 30 more, because that shows you're doing damage. Come on, man. Come on, more hate. Where my damage at, man? Look what they gave me, 24. That's it. Come on, one more. Come on, make it 25. Come on, 25. Come on, we got to get to 25. Come on. Let's see how we can get the number up. Come on, come on. Come on, man. Jump the number. 20, it's only 24, 20. There you go. Come on. Come on, jump a little more. Can we make it to 50? Can we make it to 50? Can we get 50? Can we get 50? Come on. That's all? Come on. What I got to do to motivate y'all? How about this? How was motivating this? Cancel orders from Crow. That motivate y'all? You know this don't bother me, right? It don't bother me. Come on. We have to do one on called The Haters of Crows. We got to do one. We got to do it and see how high you guys can hit the heat meter. We got to do this one. And 26. Can we get a 26 in there? 26, 26, 26, 27, 27, 27, 27, 28, 28, 28, 28, 29. Come on, 29, 29, 29, 29. Come on, man. Right. Come on, man. Seriously? 25, that's it. That's all? 25. Really? You can't get any higher than that. Come on. You got to understand, look, I'm not taunting y'all. You got to understand. At the end of the day, my technology is designed to be the best. That's what it's designed to be. That's what I want. I want the best for my customers. That's what I want. And about y'all, because y'all don't buy from me. I couldn't care less about whether y'all hate or like me or not, because y'all don't buy from me. My technology is for my customers. That's what it's for, to give them the best of the best. So at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't bother me if you hate or not. My table's still full with orders. I still got a contract over on the table. But I want to see how high you can get that level. Only 25. That's it. Really. You can't break that number. Can you get me a million? Can you give me a million? That's it. That's 25. That's all you're going to give me? Okay. All right. Whatever. I'll take that. I'm sad and upset, but I'll take that. I'll take it. Look, man, let me understand. My goal ain't toward Crow. My goal ain't toward the Partey. Please. Our goal is toward the big companies. You think when I go into a showroom with any of these companies, you think I'm planning to go in there and shake hands and be buddies with these people? No, I'm not going in to be buddies with them. I'm going in to ruffle feathers. That's my whole term. They're going in showing that their technology doesn't work. Their technology is more superior. That's the whole thing. And you're going to say, oh, but that's arrogant. No, it ain't arrogant. It's the way it should have been from day one. How you going to call a screen ambient light projection and you got to be in an ambient light controlled environment? How you going to tell me, hey, I have to have this caliber of expensive projector in order to make the screen look good? So I got to drop another, 10, 20 grand on a projector to make it look fantastic? Are you kidding me? I can't go buy me an eBay projector, something within my budget that I can afford, like that $60 projector I got sitting on the floor, and I can't use that in a fully lit environment? Oh, I can't use that? I got to spend $3 or $4 grand for that's just bull crap. Come on, really? And you got to spend an additional $5 grand for a screen on top of that can't or may not be used in the ultra short throw? All right, sure. So my job isn't to go in there with these big companies. And if I ever meet the company from Elite Screen, I don't care about y'all. I don't care about Elite, DMP, Supernova, none of y'all big companies. I don't care about none of y'all at the end of the day. My main job is to go in and develop the best technology that I can get to my customers and to contracts I'm signed under. I don't want to be your friends. I don't want to be your buddies. I don't want to do any partnerships, because I've seen the way y'all do your demonstrations and I don't like it. I see how y'all cut corners. That's how I feel. My freedom of speech. I don't think y'all do your jobs correctly, and I don't think you do it right at all, period. For what I've tested already, your screens could be far more advanced than that. I don't like it at all, period. Not from what I've seen. Contrast levels don't pull up correctly. Colors don't pull up correctly. What the heck? Calibrate. I'm not calibrating jack for a projector. I should be able to buy whatever I want on eBay and it should work if my screen costs me $5,000. So no, I'm not interested in doing any business with y'all or whatever, whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. My technology is good enough to basically do what it needs to do. We don't need y'all. That's how I feel. Every time I watch one of these demonstrations, it just drives me crazy. Are you kidding me? Like, how in the world are you calling this ambient light rejection? Like, if I look at right now, ambient light rejection screens right now, when I come back to this number better be higher than this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this. I'm not even gonna block the likes yet. I'm gonna leave the likes there. I'm gonna leave this video for at least. No, we gotta make a special video for that. We need a special video. We're gonna do a special video. I'm gonna see how many hates y'all can give me. I gotta see how many feathers I'm ruffling. Because I'm not in here to get the likes. I mean, y'all like it. I know my product's good. If my product wasn't good, I wouldn't have that contract sitting on that table over there, and I wouldn't have my orders stacking up the way I do every week. So if my product wasn't good, I wouldn't be able to display into the demonstrations that I do every day live with no problem. Yesterday, I showed up that dark technology, right? Painted the screen in, right? Put the screen up, right? Did I sit there and watch a demonstration with you? No, I want to go clean my house. That's how much confidence I have in my work. That some people, when they do a demonstration, they have to sit there and monitor the video, because if something comes up on the video that their screen can't take, they have to be there to try to dodge it. So say if someone's showing a light gray screen paint and a star fill pops up, or OLED horse or something with contrast levels, they have to be there to turn the lights on or off, or what do they got to do to change that environment so their screen doesn't come up looking up flawed. Me, I can paint my screen and go do housework. Y'all can watch the screen. I can go feed my birds and whatever, because I know that whatever level is going to pop up on that screen is going to display beautifully, because that's how it was designed. So when I painted the screen in, I went to go clean my house. And that's what I do. Sometimes when I'm doing a lot of demonstrations, I'm eating cereal or having breakfast or basically on my other phone. But I'm not really there because I know the screen's going to do what it's supposed to do. You got that kind of faith in your product. Not canceling orders left and right. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna curious to see how many dislikes I can get. Like I said, at the end of the day, when I'm doing with these big companies, if I walk into one of their showrooms, I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna shake their hand and be a man and talk to them, so and so and so. But at the end of the day, if they ever say, "Hey, let's do something together," I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. Why? I don't like your product. I don't. Honestly, I don't. How come this happens and how come that happens? In fact, that'd be fantastic. I get to answer all the questions I want to answer, or I want to talk to them about. Why do I have to have this particular projector? How come I can't use that particular projector right there? So what if I can't afford that kind of projector? I have to have this one right here. Is your projector calibrated? Like, are these lights, are the dimmers you use? What are the dimmers on this light? Like, I want to know exactly how bright that environment is, especially if you're showing me a demonstration where you have a $50,000 projector, ultra short though, at 10,000 lumens that sits less than a foot away from the screen. Your screen is 100 inches and your lights are way up about 13 feet over top of your screen. How is that affecting your screen in any way whatsoever? How? 10,000 lumens, mind you, are less than a foot away from a screen at 10,000 lumens, squeezed into a 100-inch screen. And your lights are somewhere between 14, 15, 16 feet away from you. Tell me where that's going to affect the screen. Okay, then. There you go. Let the rest. Maybe let it rip that shit. Only 25. Come on, people. Come on. Okay, whatever. You know, not doing it now because I'm asking for it. That's why. I'd be kind of upset. I'll be coming, I'll be checking my whatchamacallit. I'll be talking about, I'll be looking at the hate on it. I'll be like, that's it? Really? Seriously? That's all. Come on now. I'm not in, like I said, when I go to these big companies and stuff like that, we're doing business and stuff, No, I'm not in there to be your friend. I'm not your big companies. I'm not in to be your friend. I'm in there to ruffle your feathers. That's what I'm in there. I'm in there to show you what technology is supposed to look like. All that nonsense you've been talking on camera about this, that, and ambient light, and blah, 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 blah. No, I'm in there to ruffle your feathers. I'm in there to show you what technology is supposed to look like. Valve has a 100-inch ambient light projection screen. I will be coming for you next. This is ambient light projection technology. This is what I'm hunting now. Hunting screens for the Phantom. Phantom needs to eat. Phantom is awake today, and he needs to eat, which means we need to find sample sheets to feed to the Phantom. Yes. Look at this. Y'all want to talk about ambient light. All you companies out there that want to talk about ambient light projection technology, right? That's what y'all want to talk about. How your screens produce in these ambient light controlled environments. Let me show you something. This is just for y'all. Let me show you something. This is how we do it. This is why I laugh at their technology. This is how we do it. Look what time of the day it is. Show me one demonstration of any company showing a demonstration like that. And this is before we developed that invisible technology, way before that. The invisible technology we have now, blow that cloud out of the water like it ain't nothing. Look at my time. Now, while they're inside with their blinds closed and a little bit of light in the corner here and a little bit of light there with this high-powered projector and showing off this, wow, look how amazing this screen looks in this fully lit environment. I'm outside at 12:23 watching the game. That technology was developed in hours. Not years, not months, hours. And it displays outside at 12:23. And that's old technology we no longer make anymore because we consider it to be obsolete, because we could do better. Which now we have invisible technology that can produce a sharper, better image, can punch images right through there, and can take a direct hit from the sun. And this is considered to be, to us, our old relic technology that we no longer bother with anymore. That was the Supreme 8 outside. The same technology that Crow basically tried to slander and said was so dark you couldn't see, but yet I'm outside at 12:23 watching a football game. Yeah, so next time you Crib Boys want to talk trash about ambient light projection technology, companies want to talk about trash about ambient light projection technology, that is what you call ambient light projection technology. That laser projector. This projector is supposed to be what, 5,000 lumens or something like that. Why isn't it in the dark at 5,000 lumens? That's unexcusable. No. Look at him. Right back to the black screen again. He's right back to the black screen. Sad. Anyway, he'll learn in April. He's getting sued anyway. Enjoy it. Look how dark the environment is. Look how dark the environment is. Why is your environment so dark? Look at this. Look at the corners. Oh, you looking at this, people? Are you looking at this? Are you looking at this? We didn't got to show the video. You looking at this? Hold on. Are you looking at this? Here's your cancel boy right there. Look how, you see how dark that environment is? Look at that. Why venue projectors are not good quality projectors? No, venue projectors just don't look good on your screen because your screens can't produce on a venue projector. I got venue projectors throughout my entire house, and I can do demonstrations in fully lit environments. This is horrible. And oh, by the way, we do make a silver too. And our silver is better than this product. Look how dark that, look at the Superman. Look how dark that is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. We're not gonna click on this because it's just a waste of my time. But look how dark that is. Are you kidding me? And this is a person who's talking about how His product is so good, but yet this is the same person who's been canceling orders. Every time we try to get his product over, he cancels his orders and gives us back our money. Okay. Even in this video, his screen has more light, and you're in the dark with that. Wow, that is freaking impressive. I like that light setup. It's very, very nice. Hold on, who's this right here? 120. We got this already. Who has this? That can't be. I gotta see this. Hold on. What do we got? No, I can tell you from the door, trash. I'll tell you why it's trash. Can't pull contrast level. That's the problem you're gonna have. We got the same stuff. We got the same gray screens over here. We got Seymour AV 1.3. We got Seymour AV. We got a Matinee Silver. We got the Blade from DMP Supernova. We got the Cinema Gray 5D, Cinema Gray 3D. That's not going to pick up. It's silver, people, silver screens. We have silver screens over here, technology, and I can pull better contrast than that right there. And that screen has been tested against certified screens. We're going to see any contrast levels on this? Any? There's the screen right there. Let's see if we see any contrast on this. So this is the screen that can go from dark to dark. Now I like the fact that what he has here, you see his light here and here, that I do respect. He does have light in contact with the screen, so I give him much respect on that right there. Most people, they take the lighting, they put it way up here, so it comes down here, so it doesn't hit the screen. So his spots are coming in here, here, and here. That shows he's making contact with that screen. That is actually there. I'll give him that one. I give him much respect on that one. But I guarantee he's gonna stick next to the bright colors. Where's the contrast at? Yeah, he can't have the lights on. Contrast levels are going to wash out. But the setup is nice. I would love to see a black screen in there, to tell you the truth. That is a really nice setup right there. Beautiful. But he's going to do all the lights out. And get them colors right, he's got to be with the lights out. Which colors are fade. Yeah, nice setup, but still at the end of the day, it's silver. I hate them screens. Don't get me wrong. If they don't have our technology, I don't like it. But very nice setup. I like that. That's what caught my eye. His setup is beautiful. I like that. That's clean. That's nice and clean. Look how clean that is. No clutter, no mess all over the place. Clean. Beautiful. Man. Fake demonstrations. See what I mean? Now, you see how dark his demonstration is? Mind you. Y'all Crow Boys want to talk trash, right? This is how we do it. That's a 180-inch screen outside, displayed outside. That's my baby. But, you know, we don't sit in the dark. We're outside. When most of you guys are inside trying to figure out exactly where your coffee tables are at, I'm outside playing. This is where I like to play. Better than all the rest. Yeah, I can't sing for Jack, you know that. I just like that fun. Okay, people, with that being said, I'm gonna go charge my battery. I got demonstrations to do today. I'm bringing out the Phantom today, the black screen, the monster. I'm bringing that out today. For the guy who did the video, thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna post you up to my website for this right here. Did my levels jump at all? Did I get any more? Did I get any more in a video? Come on, man. Only 25, really? Y'all gotta work a little harder, man. You gotta work a little harder. Come on now. You're expecting a little more than that. 25, that's it. At least expecting 100. Come on now. You know what today is, right? Today is Saturday. Saturday is the day that my contract is notarized. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Gets notarized. What's going on in this room over here? What is going on in this room? You want to know what's going on in this room over here? Always something going on in this room right here. Oh, I told you it's working on invisible black technology today. Something new we're working on. Yes. Look at that. You see how the screen is dark on that side? Yeah, something we're working on, something new. See, already you're hating on me already at 25, right? And that fast, I got technology I've been developing I didn't even tell you about yet. Yeah, this is something new. I worked on it today. We just developed today. Didn't tell you about that. My fault. My bad. Sorry. I try to keep you boys informed what I'm working on. See? You're gonna burn out your fingers, man, with all that hatred, man, hitting that hate button. You know what I mean? Because every time you turn on, I didn't tell you about this because I didn't feel it was important to tell you. But, I'll share it with you right now. Just a little bit. I'll explain it to you. Let's get our charger in there. Oh, my cat's up. Now, you see how that part of the screen is dark and that part's real light, how bright it is coming off the screen? That's a coding we're working on in order to heighten the white levels on a black screen. Remember I was talking about in the video, I was talking about, I would love to have the screen that bend to black. And then I would like to be able to heighten the white levels so high. Well, that's a chemical we're working on that actually makes a black screen produce white level almost nearly to a white screen. That's the first stage at 2%. Now you got to figure out what to hate on next. Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna burn you guys out. You guys keep following me with this hate nonsense. I'm gonna burn you guys out. You're gonna know what to hate more. I don't know if I'm gonna hate this one. I may hate that one. I don't know which one to go with. But yeah, that stuff right there is basically something new for my customers. Let me talk to you guys. All right, so that technology right there is basically we're working on developing a super black screen. So the Phantom we have right now in the next room, which we have the nickname the Phantom. That one is black, but we want one blacker than the Phantom. I want one literally so black that it looks like a freaking black hole in the middle of your freaking ball. I want it that black, that bent to black. I want it black. But I want to be to produce a high white level, high enough to blind the daylights out of you. That's what I want. Get it, man, get it. Scratching his pole back there. So that's what we're testing right now. So we're taking black surfaces, we're throwing it up against this, and we're heightening that screen. Let's try to see exactly where we need to lay at with those white levels at. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's what we're working on next. I can't show you that part. Sorry about that. Forgot about that. It's going to be a secret for a while. All right. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. I'll be back here anyway, in a few anyway. Got to do some more demonstrations on this right here to shut it off. And on top of that, are you ready? Are you ready, Crow Boys, for the madness? Do you know what that is? That's the Black Phantom. Yeah, 10%. Screen innovation. It's waiting for you. 10%. That's the Black Phantom in there. And that screen's gonna be darker than that. I want that screen darker than that. I want that screen to be super dark. I want that screen to be so dark that when you paint that screen in on your fixed frame screen, you can't tell the difference between the fixed frame screen and your borders. I want it to be super jet black. It's gotta be darker than that. It's gotta be darker than that. You got the cord, you can look over there, look how dark that screen is. It's dark, ain't it? That's the Phantom. The Phantom. I'm having some fun, people. But thank you so much. I appreciate the customer for basing awesome video demonstration. Awesome. I'm gonna leave my email. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna inbox him. I'll inbox you, buddy, and hook me. Let me know. I'm gonna make you a beta tester for the company. Also, too, I'm gonna send you down a couple of our screens. I'm gonna send you down. I'll send you down the acoustics. I'll send you down the gamer paint and whatever else you want. All right. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the demonstration or whatever. I guess the demonstration, display, whatever it was. But anyway, Crow Boys, you gave me a lot of hatred there, but you didn't give me much answers at all. Still, at the end of the day, love you much. Love you more. Gotta go. God bless.